So, isa sa pangarap ko ay tumira sa Japan. They have small houses. I'm a small person. They have anime. Mahilig ako sa anime. Exhibit A. So, I love anime so much na nagpatato ako ng anime. Yan. Anime A. Anywho, today ngayong araw, my dudes, ay may nahanap akong bahay sa Japan. Napasok sa aking budget.
This is Japan's craziest apartment, hands down. I usually like to jump right inside, but you have to see this building from the outside to truly appreciate it at scale. Because this here, that is the entire building. That's the whole thing. It is 5 floors of triangular goodness. It's essentially like living in a Toblerone bar. And just for a little bit of perspective, here is the width of the building's edge contrasted against me.
Dude. It is sobrang liit. And alam ko marami nagtatanong sa inyo, pwede ba ito gawin sa Pilipinas? So yung ganito mismong klaseng building kung saan sagad na siya dun sa lote, I think hindi ito posible dito sa Pilipinas kasi meron tayong tinatawag natin na setbacks kung saan meron tayong lote. And then sa loteng yun ay mag-aalat tayo ng open area na hindi natin pwede tayuan. And yun yung tinatawag natin na setback. So setback pa lang, ubos na yung bahay na ito.
The area is beautiful, by the way. It's at this 5-point crossing in the Nerima area of Tokyo, but our first major challenge today is going to be this stairwell.
So babalikan natin dito, nasa 5-point intersection siya. And one of the roads is nakatutok sa building na ito, which dito sa Pilipinas, that is bad juju. Yung sinasabi nilang tumbok yung bahay mo, kung saan may mga roads na directly converging papunta sa bahay mo. Or even just one road na tinutumbok yung bahay mo, they say that is bad juju. One is, sabi nila, yung bad energy daw na galing sa road is pumupunta sa bahay mo. I don't know bakit bad energy lang yung pupunta sa bahay mo. But hindi pwedeng good energy, di ba? But you know, ganun yung paniniwala. Also, another reason kung bakit hindi maganda yung mga tumbok na properties is for safety. So let's say may rumaragas ang truck at na-loose brake siya. Sa pool yung bahay mo pag ganon. So,
aside from the lack of vertical clearance and proper width to be able to get through here, the stairs themselves are actually incredibly narrow and shallow. And I've got to hold on to this center pole basically the entire time I'm going up just for safety.
This is a fire hazard, my dudes, kung saan pag nasunog yung bahay nyo, is hindi kayo agad-agad makakalabas. So hirap na hirap kayong dumadaan dyan and everything. So I'm not gonna lie, my dudes, I'm not really a big fan of these stairs, lalo na't hindi ako ganon ka-coordinated na tao. Kahit hindi ako lasing is madalas akong matalisod. I don't know why. Siguro yung mga ancestors ko nung sinuunang panahon is yun yung way of surviving nila. Is natatalisod sila kasi hindi na sila makukuha ng predator. Kaya yung genes na yun na-pass down sa akin. Ayun. Stainless steel door. That's a plus.
Wow. Okay, so there's just about enough space to take off my shoes there. It opens into a kitchen area.
Meron pa silang genkan, which is pinaka-foyer ng mga Japanese houses, kung saan pwede natin iwan yung mga shoes natin. I don't know bakit hindi pa to ina-apply sa Pilipinas, kung saan it is customary na iniiwan natin yung ating mga shoes dun sa, foyer or foyer ng ating bahay. Or minsan sa labas. But I don't like doing that na kasi one time may palakang pumasok sa sapatos ko. And pagkasuot ko, surprise, it feels weird.
And I have questions about the shower area here. Mostly on account of this door height, but let's take a peek. So the door doesn't open.
I close the door. Okay. Close the door, and I basically take up the entire space.
Oh, wait a minute. Saan yung toilet? Don't tell me, dadala ka ng dyaryo dyan, and then pag na number 2 ka, you'll just, and then buksan mo yung mitana.
Barely enough space to stand here, but you have a tiny sink with no counter, a single induction heater. This little fridge here, if you're lucky, might just be big enough to fit a single iPhone. It fits.
Grabe. Depende kung maraming karinderya sa labas. I don't really do that much cooking sa bahay. I could live with that. Also, I appreciate na ang ginawa nila dito. Meron silang raised level ng floor nila dito sa bandang kitchenette. So, that is a good way to differentiate yung mga spaces nila without adding mga walls.
Front to back, side to side, the widest space that you're getting in any direction is just over 2.5 meters. But it makes me
Sakto lang, pasok ako dun sa height na yun. Pasok yung height ko.
Since we're in Japan, for example, instead of a bed, you'd most likely be using a futon, and then you would store it in this closet here. But
Ano sabi niya? Yun ba yung tamang way ng pagsabi ng futon? Futong. So is that the Japanese way? Ngayon pa lang mag-aaral na ako ng Japanese. Where the futon? I also know.
俺はおちんちんが大好きなんだよ
Lumalabas yung pagka-weeb natin. Lagyan natin to dito. Ayan.
this place also has a lot of the other minor amenities that you would need. On this side of the room, you have a hookup for TV reception, but if you want to plug it in, the plug for some reason is on the other side of the room, and the room gives you a total of 2 whole plugs. So you could plug 2 things in if you want to. And there's a hookup
Minimalist
for
living.
telephone and internet here that should
no.
just never be touched. So we're just...
Wala na, sinira na niya. Kailangan na niyang tumira dito. You break it, you buy it, bro.
And this here is a hookup for fiber optics. So
There you go, fiber optics.
the rent here is unbelievably cheap at only about 40,000 yen per month.
40,000 yen per month. Let's wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yen to PHP. 15,000 Philippine pesos per month. So, pag dito sa Pilipinas, you could get like a decent studio type na kwarto kung saan, pwede ka pa mag-tumbling without untuging your head on the walls. Pero dito, considering na nasa Tokyo siya, which is, parang New York ito ng Japan, I think 15,000 pesos, okay na rin. Wala nga lang toilet. Pero may fiber. Ano pa bang kailangan natin, di ba? That's it.
I'm very stuck, but you may have also noticed that there's no toilet inside the apartment. I was actually warned about
Yun, yung isa
not
sa
to
problema
approach
ko.
any of the residents of this building. We'll cover that in a second. And I also wanted to show you this, which is apparently a portable washing machine which can wash up to...
Thank God. Kanina nung pinakita niya, may dudes, akala ko ito yung toilet eh. Like, mag-arinola na lang ba ako dito, tapos, punta ako sa 7-Eleven, tapos doon ako makikitapon. But, it's a portable washing machine, so. Whew.
The toilet is actually out here. You've actually got to go to the front door, put your shoes back on, and then your toilet is going to be right here. Now, luckily, each floor or unit does have their own toilet space. It is not a shared toilet situation, but here's what it looks like. Now, the door itself doesn't even open all the way, and this is your toilet space.
Balik tayo, tignan natin yung floor plan. I don't know, man. Talagang, pag ganitong klaseng space, wag nyo nang tayuan ng bahay, my dudes.
That is basically the entire thing. You have a little sink on top, but standing up inside may be a challenge for some people. And
That is not a challenge for me. That's on you for drinking too much cherry for at maraming gatas na pag-inom. Masyado ka tuloy tumangkad. That's what you get. Tignan mo ako. Tumangkad ako hanggang 5'2". And then I stopped. Tinigil ko, sinadya ko kasi, pag sa airplane, sakto yung pa ako. Hindi tumatama yung tuhod ko dun sa likod ng seats kahit dun ako sa mga, budget flights. Sa bus, pang-batang fare yung sinisingil sa akin. Pati sa Enchanted Kingdom. Pang-bata yung binabayad ko. Anyway, I really like itong kanilang sink toilet tank combo. Save the dolphins. Save the environment. Save some water.
here, I wasn't really given a reason. They were like,
Op. So titignan natin maigi itong glass na nasa bintana nila is gumamit sila nitong klase na safety glass kung saan meron siyang wire mesh na nakalaminate sa gitna. Purpose nito is para just in case nabasag yung bintana mo is walang malalaking shards na pupunta sa'yo and impale you habang natutulog ka dito sa maliit mong kwarto. That will be a very, very tragic na pagkamatay. wala ka ibang pupuntan eh. Talagang pupuntahan ka ng glass. Also, baka maraming laging nang babato ng bintana dito kaya ganyan na lang yung ginawang glass. Pero all in all, I would rather have tempered glass dito.
I actually just made my way up to the 5th floor, and the door here is off of its hinges, and it seems like the apartment inside has been completely abandoned. I think I'm going to use a 360 and get a bit of a peek.
Okay, so feeling ko may mga momo dito. Kaya ganun din kamura. Most likely, hoarder yung multong nakatira dito.
That is wild, and it's a little bit unfortunate because this seems to be the only unit that actually has a balcony as
Oh
well.
no,
That thing
sayang.
is crashed. That's too bad.
Alright, so what about me? Titira ba ako sa ganitong klaseng apartment? I think I'm gonna pass, my dudes. Although 15,000 naman, that's okay na rin. Anyway, leave a comment down below, my dudes, kung kayo ba ay gusto nyong tumira sa ganitong klaseng bahay if ever merong ganito sa Pilipinas. Would you be willing to live here even though may mga momo sa taas? Anyway, palike itong video kung ayaw nyong bisitahin kayo ng matatandang yokai na hoarders.